Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're ready to connect to your departed loved ones. I have a pickle pile for you this week. So I'm going to hold up 3 objects for you. When you pick your pile, I hold it up one at a time because I want you to vibe to the message, to what it looks like, and don't get distracted by the other ones. You'll know it, you'll feel it. When you pick that one, go to the description box below, find your timestamp, and I will see you at the pile. If you see me fidget, I'm having an issue with leg and back spasms I think I have a pinched nerve, and it's not fun. So if I fidget all of a sudden, it's not a good time over here tonight. I just did some yoga, hopefully to stretch it out, so hopefully that works. Anyway, pile number 1 is a day at the shore restores the soul. This is all beach related, by the way. Just look at it, vibe to the saying, what you see. They're actually scrapbook stickers. I'm going to put it down in 3, 2, 1. Alright, pile 2. Wander by the sea should you ever want to find me. Putting it down in 3, 2, 1. And pile 3. It's a sure thing. Putting it down in 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'll hold them up real fast. Sorry about my nail. It's actually eyeliner and it hardened, so I'll wash it off later. A day at the shore restores the soul. Pile 1. Pile 2, wander by the sea should you ever want to find me. And pile 3, it's a sure thing. Alright, description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Pile 1, you picked a day at the shore restores the soul. Super cute. Alright, let's get into your postcard from Spirit. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected. So better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep faith. Love you always and forever. So, I think maybe you experienced a lot of rejection in your life, or you just maybe bet on the wrong things, bet on the wrong people. Hey, don't we all? Nobody's perfect. Anyway, this is like movies that kind of describe this person's life. I'm going to describe their life, then I'm going to describe both masculine and feminine energies of who this person was. Get a little bit about their character and energy, and then we'll get into your reading so you can really tell who this is for. So let's see. The movies we got was Indecent Proposal. This could also be their favorite movies or movies you watch together. Everything is a connection. The Devil's Advocate and Titanic. Alright, so let me think about these movies. So Indecent Proposal was like a couple, not necessarily poor, but not like financially comfortable. A man sees a woman that he wants, has a lot of money, and offers them like $1 million for like one night with her or something. And so the couple's like, fuck it, let's just do it and have our lives. And they do it, and, it ends up putting a big kink in the relationship. So this person could have done something because of money, either to you, or they were just somebody who kind of like entrapped people with this devil's advocate. Either they fell in love with someone who was very, I started to write negatives and pros and cons, but then I realized I gotta make it up as according to how I'm feeling it in the time. It's not always going to be the same. But anyway, The Devil's Advocate was a movie about somebody getting a job at a law firm, which would also improve their life, but really that person was the devil. So I feel like either this person was the actual devil that entrapped people, or they were entrapped by a devil. With the Titanic energy, I'm getting like Rose's husband. She didn't love him, but she was doing it because her family wanted her to, or for money. So either I'm kind of getting the feeling this person married for money, or was just about money, or just trying to raise their status, because we have beggar here. This was somebody who was always trying to make it, always trying to find a rich husband, a wife, sugar mommy, sugar daddy. I'm not judging, I'm just talking about this person, or they always seem to attract those type of people. Let's talk about them as a person. Masculine energies. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy, so this is all could all be describing the same person or multiple spirits visiting you. But we have Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. Could be cocky, narcissistic, all about glory, loves music in the limelight, brags a lot, has a very big ego. This person wanted to be famous. Maybe they dated people that could level them up in their career, or they just wanted that high life, rich style. So it was never about love. I just get very narcissistic vibes. But then we have Mr. Miyagi, the Karate Kid. Very wise, skilled fighter, teaches life lessons, youth counselor, motivator, fights bullies, stands up for the underdog. I think there was this element to them where they were always chasing that dream. They were always chasing the status. I don't feel like they were a bad person, but sometimes I think they did grimy shit to get ahead, maybe to you or other people in your life, or they just had the rep for that. But at the end of the day, they were like a master at what they did, or they changed it, they turned it around. They could have been someone who was very like narcissistic when they were younger and learned from it and, turned their life around and became a good person, because Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy started off that jerky asshole, and then he fell in love and changed. So that could be true for this person as well. So we have Wednesday from the Addams Family and Rihanna. So pessimist, unique, rarely understood, that talked about, oh my God, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. I don't look at this ahead of time, so Spirit gives me the goosies sometimes. But does well in the career, own business, introvert, survivor of abuse or assault, doesn't like much clothing or shoes, like wears like Johnny Cash, one color, bland colors. Could be from the Caribbean or island with Rihanna, or have an accent. Alien, feels out of place, struggling to fit in. Emo, goth, maybe Debbie Downer a bit. So this person could have been someone who struggled with depression, came from like the hood or a really difficult place and made something of themselves, or they were always trying to. Let's see, their energy was Enid, she who doubts. It could be a he too. Fear, wariness, trust. This person didn't trust anyone. They came from the streets, or they came from a hard life. They could have been like an orphan, could have experienced some sexual abuse here, or physical abuse. Could have had abusive parents that didn't give a shit about them. They kind of were like neglected and left on their own. That's sad. And their character, we have Moon Knight. It's never too late for a second chance. This person, like, could have, like, went to jail. Like, this could have been someone who, like, a gangster, went to jail, reformed, turned around, and started to, like, help kids get off the street instead of going back to the gang life. It doesn't have to be that. I'm just using that as a reference. This is somebody who started off real shitty and turned it around. But at the end of the day, I think the reason why they went real shitty is because either they're a product of their environment, like coming up in the hood and the gang life was the only really way to get fed and have stuff, or they were just angry because of abuse. They could have been influenced and taken into that bad path when they were younger. So I have a deck that's just, numbers and art. I drew to represent their soul and where they are now as a deceased person. So let me just vibe for a minute. First of all, I'm seeing a star, so this person could have been into the occult, or they're referencing you are, giving you that nod that it is real. But star also talks about healing. This person knows I don't think they were ever this light in life as far as like loving themselves and being happy and truly a nice person. But this is also, I feel like they've earned forgiveness for whatever they did. Spirit saw all this work that they were trying to do. But this is a good soul. This is somebody who, all this blue is healer energy. They walked this path so they could turn around and help and heal something. And they have that very angelic soul. I think they work with partnerships. Number 2 talks about partnerships and community. So I think they're very much still an active spirit in your community, especially if there is like a lot of gang or gun violence. I don't know, I'm getting Crip energy with this blue. They could have been a reformed Crip member. Take what resonates. So this person, this is advice for you, or just something they want to tell you. So this could be your friend. They could be coming in, hey, it's me, your friend, or this is you need to maybe make new friends or start being a better friend to yourself. The back says, be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others, talking about how you think about yourself. I think you've been very hard on yourself. I think this comes from a place from being bullied or being abused yourself. Maybe this is something you had in common, but it's like you're doubting your worth, what you can and can't do. It's like you're beating yourself up, and this person's like, stop it. And listen to your friends that are true to you as well. With this birdie, it's like you got people maybe talking some negative shit in your ear. They could be warning, or you have people talking good stuff in your ear, but you're just not believing that you're worthy of it. And the spirit's like, start listening, like take the compliments. Number 44, storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. You've been going through it. Maybe you're currently going through it, but I feel like end is near energy, or you could be at the end now, or the spirit's just coming in to say, like, it could be hard now, but everything ends. Like, you're going to get to where you're going. But you see how the crown is being held on that lady's head. Like, spirit has got you. Like, whatever you had to give up, whatever fell away or was taken from you, something better is going to be put in its place down the road. Oh my God, star energy again. Your soul shines. So maybe you are famous, or you want to be famous. This could be something like this person could be saying, like, I didn't make it, but you are. Or just referencing you have that star quality, like people like you. You're very popular. You're very important in your community. Or this is a glow up for some of you. You've been working hard with your fitness, I'm hearing. Some of you are looking good, I'm hearing from the spirit. Alright, so here's some advice to you from the spirit visiting, or multiple spirits. I kind of feel more than one, but no one's being specific right now. We have take action, candle flames, and switch it up. Take action on a twin flame or a love interest or a passion project, and you need to switch up your routine. You're bored and mundane is driving you crazy. That's the truth for all of us out here. What do they wish for you right now? They wish that you would accept that, sometimes hard things come into your life, but that doesn't mean you as a person are a failure. It doesn't mean that it's going to be hard forever. Don't get caught in the trap. Switch up your thinking. Soon good things will come. Soon this will end. Everything ends. Everything is always working out in my favor. Use those positive affirmations to help you manifest and just help those thoughts get better in your mind. Here's some more things from this could be stuff in your life, stuff they want to talk about. You're a wonderful parent. So either you were a parent and they saw it, or they're referencing, since this person has passed, you've become a parent and they're seeing it. I appreciate what you did for me. This is something in honor, like this could be a cause, like I said. This is somebody who reformed their life. So whatever they reformed their life from, you keep it going, or you kept it going, or you donated it in their honor. They appreciate that so much. Book the trip. They want you to take a vacation. Go after that. Either, like you've always been saying, like, I need a vacation, and the spirit's like, take it. Like, you need a break. You've been working too hard. Let go of anger issues. You need a break from people and stress because you're lashing out and taking yourself out of character. But you have a lot of anger issues about past stuff that's keeping you from accepting things into your life. So the spirit's like, you gotta work on the anger issues because you're putting either someone's face on everyone's head, or you're just always expecting people to be shitty because something or someone was, and so you're just projecting that and collecting bad people and things. Time for a checkup. Every once in a while, we need to make sure everything is running smoothly. I heard colonoscopy. I don't know if you're like at that age, or this, like there's something about your age the spirit is referencing, like you're at that age where you should be getting all these cancer screenings, you should be getting all these tests, but you're like in denial about it. You just don't want to deal with it. You don't want to accept that you're at that curve in life. And hey, I feel ya. It's a panic. But we gotta remember, like, we are machines. We do have to take care of it. And if we want to be here for a long time, this is the shit we have to do, even though it's annoying. The spirit says, get on it. Don't delay. Bedtime prayers. Say your prayers. Be thankful because you have a glow up coming, or this is what you've been doing. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a religious thing. This is just you being more thankful and appreciative in life, or something around the corner is about to give you that spark back of happiness for life. Let's see, we have, it's not your fault, we are soulmates, and I am learning over here. What happened to them, no matter what, was not your fault. Nothing about this person's death or anything they did in their life is on you. You gotta let it go. They let it go. They want you to let it go. This could have been a lover or just a really good friend. This to me is just referencing you are always meant to be in each other's life, to teach lessons, to get to know each other, to impact each other's life in the way that you have. And they're learning a lot about you over there. They're continuing to learn about your life, and they see all your big moments, all your small moments. They're with you when you need them, but they're learning a lot about how life works and, how they could have done it differently. And, you learn lessons while you're on earth living. Throat chakra, and then you learn lessons when you go up, because either you're coming back or you have a purpose to do, and you need to know that. So this person is evolving either to do their purpose or to come back. Let's get some details they want to talk about. ticking time bomb, incoming trouble, truth bombs, shocking turn of events or shocking news, a tower moment. So they're warning you something troublesome this way comes. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. I love this quote. It's actually on my wall. But loving true love, the real deal, in search of real love. So you have a real love coming in. That might be the bomb. It doesn't have to be a negative bomb. This could be someone walking in and you're just like, whoa, hubba hubba, or something. It could be a shocking tower in a good way. Coffee, new start, a new day, waking up, seeing the truth, a coffee date, early bird gets the worm. It's like you're going to either get an inclination about something and you're going to jump on it and make a ton of money. Like this is like knowing when to invest, knowing when to release something. Like you're going to trust your intuition, it's going to pay off. You could be going on a coffee date with someone that's your true love. Something very early. Maybe you meet them in an airport or something, like a coffee shop. You're traveling, it's like 3 in the morning, you're just trying to stay awake. Like maybe this is a prediction for you, or this could be where you met this spirit. Multicolored hair, raise your subscribers and views. Okay, so this person could have had multicolored hair, or you do. If you have a YouTube channel, you could have had a really serious spike, or you're about to. Somebody who is very youthful and young, they could have fans or be in a fan club, a unique style it person. They could have been famous. This is Billie Eilish. These are all the stickers I use for pick-up piles, by the way, or I just had laying around from people. I use them to make channeled messages. So this could be somebody in the music industry, or was always trying to be in the industry. It could be behind the scenes person. They could have died young. I kind of get like drug overdose or suicide or gang violence, a hate crime, something shocking, car accident even. We have Easy Does It and Daughter. You're on the grind, again with dolphins referencing friend energy. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. You gotta let go and just let it be. Like, trust yourself, release it, get it out there, put yourself out there, and just let what will happen, happen. It's not gonna happen when you want it to. It might be a slow trickle, it might be a fast trickle, but just stick with it. Just keep doing it. Just do it in slow amounts. You put too much pressure on yourself, then that's when the stress goes the negative way for you. It starts affecting your health, your sleep, your life. This could be someone's daughter here, if they died young. If you lost a daughter, they're referencing they have. I just see a little ballerina spinning around like this is a tutu. Some of you are going to be having a daughter. This might be a reincarnated version of the soul. But I just feel like this person, some of these messages I feel like is from a child. Like someone could have died young in a very shocking way. I don't feel like it was an illness. I feel like it was like a car accident or drowning or something shocking. But we have worth and true offering. This person is sad that you doubt your worth, that you are worthy of things, that you doubt your talent. They just want you to be your true self and put yourself out there. This is like, go on that audition. Like, keep putting yourself out there on your channel. Like, people are seeing your worth. They just wish that you would see how awesome that you are and how truly talented you are. Yeah, they want you to get back on the horse with your dreams. I think you kind of gave up, or you're giving up, or you're really beating yourself up and it's affecting your work. They want you to stop that. Like, whatever you're trying to restart, I feel like, again, with another star and a feather, the spirit is all over you. Like, if you're trying to get something off the ground here, they are truly helping you. Ideal course of action. So I feel like if you don't really know what to do, I feel like this person is telling you you're about to get those answers that you need, or it's just going to come to you an idea, like a aha moment, or maybe you have an idea and you're like implementing, getting the plan in order. They're working with you. They're trying to help you get things in place. They're like, just breathe, take it slow, don't put too much pressure on it. Just allow things to happen naturally. We have reconciliation. So there is, if you ever felt the need to apologize to this person, or if you feel guilty in any way, this would be a like, don't even worry about it, like you're forgiven. But for most of you, I feel like they're saying like somebody that you wish to have back in your life that you might be missing, they might be missing you. Maybe you never thought that you could get over something. I don't know. Something's going to happen. I feel like the Spirit's like telling you, like you're going to get that friendship back. That family member's going to come back around. Maybe you're going to make up with that lover. I just feel like this is them saying it's going to be okay. Like you're going to come back together. And this could be a reconciliation with yourself and your worth and feeling confident again. We have don't sweat the small stuff, celebrate you, and listen to music. Music all over this one. Definitely music vibes. I feel like this is about career. Like if you're scared to put like music out there, if you're scared to put yourself out there, like don't be. You have the talent. This person is like, get back on the horse, put yourself out there. And like rejection happens to everyone. It doesn't mean that you're not going to make it. They just want you to keep grinding and keep going because you deserve it and you're worth it, and you are going to make it big. People are going to celebrate you. You are going to have fans, and if you have that now, like you're never going to truly lose that. This person is saying, just follow your own beat. Make your own music. Do your own thing. Don't live to the expectations of other people around you. But this is also referencing to me. I feel like this person was famous. I feel like fame got to them a lot. And I feel like fame either will get to you, or, you just feel guilty for not helping them. But they sweated all the small stuff and made this more stressful than it was, and they're warning you not to do the same thing. Like you can enjoy having a life in the limelight without it eating your soul. We have the star, so you could be Aquarius here because there's stars all over this, but to me, this is healing energy, again with reconciliation. So coming back, healing yourself from something, healing from addiction, healing from depression, healing from a bad rep, or like healing from an ending. So end of a relationship, healing from this person's death. I think you did something in honor of this person in a creative way. I feel like it's music. I don't know if you wrote a song for this person, but I think you did. I think you sing it for this person a lot. They love it when you do that. Especially if this person wanted to be famous or was famous. It's like they get to relive through you. But I think maybe you sang at their funeral or in honor of their death. They're referencing it here. Or you could have just wrote something. We have dedication and isolation. Yeah, you dedicated something to them for sure. But this person is dedicated to helping you. You were a dedicated friend to them. They want to say thank you for that. But just keep dedicating yourself to your craft and your dreams, and you're going to get there. Just keep working hard. Stay away from drama and karmics. Just keep your nose to the grindstone, and that success will come. Isolate yourself away from drugs and toxic people and things that aren't good for you. Stay in your lane, and only keep people in your lane that are going to keep you healthy inside and out, mind, body, and soul. That's the way to go here. And I feel like the Spirit's like, you got this in the bag. You just got to calm down, work on the stress, work on your self-love and self-belief, and know that they love you so much that you're always going to be a friend, that they're a ride or die friend for life, the rest of your life. No pun intended, but definitely referencing you're going to be famous about music, or your music career is never going to die. I don't know why I'm seeing the Sandlot the part with the Babe Ruth when he's dreaming and legends never die. I don't know, I've seen that part. So either this person was a legend to you, or was a legend in general, or you're going to be, take what references and fits into your life. I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share if this was relevant for you, and I will see you next time. Pile 1, have a good week. Boy. Hey, Pile 2, you picked Wander by the Sea should you ever want to find me. Mermaid vibes. Alright, let's get your postcard from Spirit. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll search what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. You're on the work grind. You're not taking enough time to rest. This person wants you to understand the balance between work, family time, just laying around and doing nothing. Your body is a machine. You have to process. You can't just work. Like, there's going to be time for everything. Do it in a healthy way. All right, so we're gonna tap into who this person is before we get into your reading. I have some movies that tell me about this person's life. Then I have feminine and masculine descriptions of who they were as a person, because we both have those energies within ourselves. A little bit about their energy and their character, just so you can see who this is, or multiple people, and then we'll get into their messages from you, or for you. All right, so the movie Book Club, it's not a very well-known movie, but it's a good movie. Fury and My Girl. I made notes on some of these, but it says first time having sex in a long time, new lover coming in, book lovers. You could have been in a book club with this person. They could have organized a book club, or they just love books, but they're referencing you might want to get yourself ready for some, because you got somebody coming in, or this says widowed, newly single, or divorced. This could be a spouse that you just lost. Like, they're kind of being a little bit funny. They're like, get ready, because you got some new D or P coming in. So I kind of like those vibes. I don't feel like they're being a dick about it. I think this is something you would have talked about if they're this comfortable. It's not going to be true for everyone. Only take what fits. Fury, this person could have been in the military, a police officer, security, anything like that. But this, think about the movie Fury. They made a stand. So this could also be somebody who is an activist, an attorney, fought for the underdog, had that tough, rough, no, don't fuck with me grit, tough, old school. I feel like the old school tough, like didn't take a sick day, didn't complain type of shit. My Girl, they could have lost someone they loved very young, or you lost this person very young. They could have died from a bee sting, or be allergic to bees, or this is somebody you had as a friend since childhood, grew up with them, sibling. They're referencing funeral home. Maybe you grew up in a funeral home. Something about a funeral home could be relevant. Let's talk about them as a person. Their masculine energy, we got Conor McGregor. So they could have been a fighter with this fury as well. They could have been in like MMA, boxer. They could have fought for the military. Could have been in the Olympics. Football player, rugby player, anything that would be like, rawr, you know what I mean? They could have had a big man complex, party animal, or drinking issues. May have thrown, or maybe they make their own alcohol, or did. They could have had like a bar or something like that. Connor has a bar and a restaurant, so maybe they could have had a bar or a restaurant. I think he has a clothing line too, so they could have been in the fashion. Everything's a clue. I'm just picking. Conor McGregor is known for his manifestations. Like he said he's going to do something and then he does it. I feel like that's relevant here with that tough old school, like, I'm going to do this, and that person didn't stop till it was done. I feel like that was their energy as well. They could have been a bit of a bully or big-mouthed. I kind of feel like city vibes, but it doesn't have to be. It has an accent of some kind. Prince Akeem, this is Eddie Murphy from Coming to America, that sense of privilege. This person could have came from money or made money and it changed them. They could have started with money and lost it all and had to learn how to like live, or they could have married into money or married someone who was poor and that was like a big part of their life. I don't know why they're referencing this, but we have Elsa and Amy Schumer. So this person was very spiritually powerful. Elsa, in the story, she had spiritual gifts, but I feel like this is a psychic connection. A bit of a loner, isolated, lost their lover young, perhaps. This could have been someone who had a deep love, but for a short time, and they could have always talked about them, even if they remarried. Like, they just never got over that person. But Amy Schumer, they were funny. They could have been more curvy like me. Hey, whoop whoop. But we have social media presence as well. So this person could have been someone on YouTube, or you are. They could be referencing that you're the Amy Schumer. Maybe you get your comedic bone from them, or maybe if you do comedy of some kind, you might take on their persona, an homage to them. Like, you might have thought of them as just naturally funny, like maybe they've been klutzy, or you just talk about them in a comedy routine. I don't know, that's not going to be relevant for everyone, but someone out here is a comedian or a comedy writer that uses this person in like your situations, and you miss them. It's not something you do out of disrespect, it's something you do out of love. Damn, so this person was always in those fucked up situations. This is somebody that always got in a relationship with a beater, or, always got mugged or robbed, or, they're always needing to be saved, or they were always the one coming to rescue you when you needed it. Their energy was she who yearns, or it could be he, Desiree, yearn, longing, pine for. Always wanting more, never having enough. I feel like this person was a bit of a dreamer, as in, like, they were never satisfied with, like, middle class. Like, they just wanted the best of the best. I don't feel like they were a dick. I don't feel like they were, like, two-faced or anything like that. They're just like, I just know I deserve better than this. I'm kind of getting, I don't know why I'm seeing Marilyn Monroe, like they had this, I'm going to be a star. I'm beautiful, and my talents are being wasted here. They were always hoping that someone would come and scoop them up and love them, be their sugar mama, sugar daddy. Kind of a little bit like pile one, if you were drawn to that one so far. Their character was Black Panther, wear the crown with honor. So a lot of people respected this person. They weren't, they did what they said. They were a protector. This person knew how to fight. They stuck up to bullies. They had a mouth if you were in trouble. I think this is just me saying, like, they started as someone who was bullied and they became someone who attacked the bullies and helped the people who were getting bullied. Could have been that situation. But people, went to them for help. They were a leader of their community or respected within their community. So I have a deck that's just like pictures. I drew one to see what their soul is like now. You also got the number 22. So let me vibe and see what I'm getting. Very colorful. Rainbow is very light, airy, peaceful. Very, very happy, joyous. I'm just getting very excited energy too. Maybe this person had ADD or was just very hyperactive, always doing something. Either they just never sat down or they only did things that they were really driven about. So they were either like really lazy, like, no, fuck that, I'm not doing that. Or, oh, hell yes, I'm doing that. If they were about it, they were about it. If they weren't, fuck that. I feel like that was their energy. But I just see a happiness. Complete happiness. And strong. Ooh, so here's some advice for you. We have abundance. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. You gotta believe that you can be rich. Like this person is saying, I always was waiting for someone to save me. You don't need someone to save you. You can be your own hero. You can manifest your own success. You don't need a lover to come in and save you. Shark, swim away from this situation. They're warning you about a lover, I feel, or a friend, or like a business deal. Your past supports your future. So whatever happened to you, good, right, wrong, or indifferent, it made you this strong, badass person that you need to be in this evolution of your life. 11 talks about a wish. So whatever seeds you've planted, whatever you've been trying to manifest, this is Spirit saying, this Spirit particularly, and all your guides, if you have them, we're supporting you. It'll happen in divine timing. Some advice from this Spirit, we have give back, your protection, follow your instincts, I am thankful for fear. So they want you to give back if you're in a position to and you're called to help people. Give back because that's how you manifest. By giving, putting that energy into the universe, it comes back to you. They want you to do things for your protection, like wear protective symbols, take spiritual baths if you're diving into the occult, or be careful, there's like a warning energy here. Follow your instincts. Something is off. Someone, like, follow those instincts when it comes to like love, when it comes to like walking to your car at night. If you feel like somebody, like something's off, just be ready, be alert, notice, pay attention. That's why you're thankful of fear. Fear is a warning. Fear will go off. You're just gonna feel something. Or this is what, I don't know. I don't know why I'm seeing like a parking garage. I'm like seeing someone like coming out of an elevator to come into the parking garage. It's like they can see their car, but it's, you know, either mid or at the end. They got a little bit of a walk and like someone coming out, but there's like a hesitation. Like this person, like they had the tinglies on their back of the neck, and because of it they had their keys clenched. So it's like, if you feel like there might possibly be an attack, like stay in the light, you know, be ready to defend yourself at all times. I feel like maybe you are attack survivor, and this person is saying like, you have that, you learn that instinct. You know that there's dark things in the night, but you don't need to fear every situation. Just fear when that fear goes off and that prickly on the back of your neck. It's not to freeze you up. It's not to hinder your life. It's to say, hey, something's coming. Be thankful for it. You have a strong warning system with your instincts. Be thankful. That's your protection. That's them, Spirit, telling you. Get away, get out of that situation. Trouble is coming. And when you get those, they want you to take action. Something is I don't know what kind of situation you're in. Some of you are in an abusive situation and you know it and you got out or you're getting out. Like, be very, very fucking careful. Listen to your instincts. Ask for help. Like, don't fuck around. Somebody's getting a warning here that when you feel that sense, that spidey sense, something's off. Don't go meet that person. Don't go to that place. Don't go with other people. Don't use the buddy. Just straight say fucking no. Remove yourself from the situation. If somebody shows up on your door and they're like, I need help, but something feels off, you don't let them in your motherfucking house. Like, trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. They're gonna speak to you. You're being warned about something. Like, if you don't, it could be something like a stormy night's coming and you were supposed to go to this event and you just have the feeling like if you were to drive, something was going to happen. Stay the fuck home. It ain't worth it. Follow them instincts. You're stuck in your head and it's stopping you from seeing the way out or seeing the truth. You need to relax and unwind. You need a quiet place to calm your mind. Center yourself and answers will come to you. You need to make a decision on what to take action. You have two things to choose from, whether it's 2 jobs, 2 people, and you just don't know what to do, and you're in this tug of war with yourself. And the Spirit's like, you're in a tug of war because you're trying to figure it out and you're stacking your plate to forget it at the same time. You got to stop trying to forget it and face it. There is something that you need to move on from. This is the decision you need to make. Is this staying and this is going, or is this staying and that's going? What is going and what are you moving on from? Take care of your health. Prepare for your future. They want you to live a long time, especially if you have children, or if you don't have children, you're going to be having them soon. Fear is a nasty little fucker. You should stop listening to it and being its bitch. Oh my god. I don't look at these ahead of time. So they're also referencing that you're not going for something because of fear. It's like legit freezing you up. Vomit on the sweater. Why did I hear that? That's in a song, I swear. Something vomit on your sweater. I feel like I just heard this. I don't know. It's in a song. Rough and tough. Yeah, this person definitely had a rough and tough exterior, but you do too. I will not show my emotions. I will not let people in. I like my little bubble. I like my circle. You're very hood. That's alright. I feel like this person's like, it's not alright. Because it's stopping you from something. You're rough and tough and you're fearful of people and connections and commitment. Don't kill the messenger. Cherish your friendship. This person loves you so much. You were such a good friend. They're still riding with you. I see all your thoughts. When you think of them, this person can literally, it's not like they see every thought, but they see how much you love them and how much you miss them, and it touches their heart. Like, you're a true friend. They're always going to be here for you. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You've been beating yourself up. I don't know if you're like putting yourself out there in the dating world or with your career or both, but the Spirit's like, you got this. Take that leap of faith. You got this, bro, sis. Yeah. Don't be afraid. You're afraid to take that leap. You're just sitting there thinking it to death. The Spirit's like, I see. How long you been thinking about this thing? You're going to think yourself right to death with me, pal, and you're going to miss out on life altogether if you don't leapy into the sky. I got wings now. I can catch you. This is what this person is saying. I am here helping you. I fucking shit you not. You're gonna help you see this through. Let all that you do be done in love. Corinthians 6:18. Hardships ending, forgiveness, cleaning out your suitcase, peace coming in. They see you doing that work. They see you trying to make peace with your past and people in it. Water under the bridge energy. You've grown up a lot. You've become more zen since this person died. It's I like this. I don't know what their vibe is, but this is their vibes. I like it. I like it. So they do see you just being more loving and putting love in the situation, and maybe if you held beef for mad long, you're just over it. You're just why? That's so stupid. You're again cleaning out your suitcase because you got love coming in, or maybe you're feeling and sensing this. Maybe you have someone in mind, but your hardships are ending, and they're telling you to clean out your suitcase because good shit's coming in if you aren't already doing that. Downloads, ascending, medium, psychic abilities, loved one connecting to you. Hello. Twin flame, soulmate connection. You're asking this person if this is your twin flame, this person in your mind. Do they have real psychic medium abilities? Yes. You watch them. It could be another fellow YouTuber. This could be me. Are you questioning me? How to? It's okay. You can. I like to earn my stripes around here. But this is just saying, yes, this is me. Owls could be relevant to you as well. And the spiritual realm, owls are like the wise women, wise men. You could be getting a lot of downloads yourself. You could have psychic medium abilities. You might be seeing the spirit. Speaking truth, musical messages. This could be a LGBTQ, or this person was a musician. Oh my god, you gotta watch pile 1. Yeah. Same energy. A musician, somebody who, I don't know why I just saw Freddie Mercury. Musical talent, destiny. You could be a musician that's going to represent the LGBTQ relationship community. Or you could be a Lady Gaga, Harry Styles, their go-to, wah! You know what I mean? I'm getting, or this person was. But we have air sign. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have been going through a breakup, separation, or divorce. We have exhaustion, truth bombs, life, job, person review, stuck energy, stuck in your thoughts, makeups, forgiveness, making a plan. The spirit's make a fucking plan. Take action. You're thinking it to death. You could be an air sign. But something about a divorce could be hindering you going towards love again. You gotta let that shit go, this person is saying. You could be looking at your life and your job and I just don't have what it takes anymore. I just don't like it. Don't question yourself. If you don't want to do it anymore, try something else. If you're thinking that you can't do it anymore, that's bullshit. This person is saying it's bullshit. You're just work overloaded, exhaustion. Calm down. You got this. Get some sleep, relax. Do some research, and debt paid off. So you are clearing any money issues. If it's not money, it's karmic debt. You are learning a lot about spirituality, this spirit is saying, or that's coming, this curiosity for afterlife, or it kicked off when this person died. Maybe you're researching the occult, researching another person, maybe researching going back to school or starting a new career or business endeavor. We have ease and expansiveness. So I do feel like the spirit's saying you are going to grow from where you are now. Even if you have massive success, you're going to continue to have I heard even more massive success than you even realize. Just you got to let off the gas. You got to let off the stress and just go with the flow and do you. You just do your thing is what I heard. Just do that thing, honey. Isn't that in the song too? All these song references. Divination, yeah, you're definitely into the occult, trying I'm seeing a necklace with a triangle. You might wear a necklace with this symbol, or the symbol might be relevant to you. This person could have been a fortune teller or a tarot reader into that. Virgo energy, we got star. Yeah, but the occult is talking to you. You're very drawn to the occult in this time. Higher ground. You're moving on to better. The higher ground offer also referencing that you're in a better place. You're like a more zen. You're not hateful. You're not so angry. You're not so bitter. It's like as you're slowly cleaning out your suitcase, you're becoming a lighter, better, more vibrant person, and people are seeing it. They're seeing this blossom in you. They're seeing this change of heart. Speaking up, you're starting to talk about things that you've experienced that you've been keeping within yourself, or you just didn't have the confidence to talk about. You're being more animated. You're talking about the things that hurt. You're talking about the things that you want. You're talking about the things that you don't want to accept. You might be popping off at the mouth with this blow off the steam because you've been going through it, and that's okay. This could be this spirit also referencing that maybe you haven't been speaking up and it's time to, and you're just getting more and more frustrated, and you have something inside that you need to say, and you're blossoming in all of these ways, but inside you're not blossoming because you're containing the truth. Like you want to blossom on the inside, not just, see, with this divination, I'm wondering if someone is doing like spell work to keep you cloudy or keep you from making a decision, because my thoughts here are getting a little scattered, or could be connected to this spirit. It could have been like Alzheimer's, memory loss, or just been sick at the end, and like sometimes when people are sick, they get time frame, like when they're near death, they could think you're somebody else or think it's a different time. Their mind is going. Higher ground, they did make it. They are a crossed over spirit. They are at peace. They were pure and accepted into heaven because they're a good person. And you will be too. Also, there's a child here. I don't know if you lost a child or if they lost a child. If they lost a child, they were so happy and excited to be reunited and they're together. And if you lost a child, please know that this person is with that child. They will never leave it. They want you to have some fun. You're working too hard. You're on the grind. Keep dancing, keep doing what you're doing, keep working on the connections that you want to work on, and don't force the ones that stress you out. Give your stresses to the divine, tell them what you need, and although it might be slow, it will manifest for you. But you gotta let the stress out, you gotta blow the top off, you gotta let loose. Or you're going to self-combust. We have the Emperor, though. You are standing in your power, the Spirit is saying, or you will be in the near future. This person was an Emperor, okay? They were a powerhouse. I think you looked up to this person for that very reason, but this person's like, you are that too. Like, you are going to take control of this. You are going to continue on with success. You're going to nail it in the business world or whatever you do. Love is coming in. They want you to man up or lady up and make that love offer that you're too fearful to be making. You're just thinking it to death. They want you to go for it, or it's a thing if it's not a love offer. You got to get out of this heartache in the past. You got to let that shit go so that you can go towards this new thing. You've always been determined, and that determination has taken you far in life, and it will take you even further. But for some reason, fear is ruling you right now, and I think you need to sit with that. The Spirit is saying, why are you so scared? Why is it so scary? Has this thing not matter? Has nothing mattered this much to you? And maybe there's something important in that. Maybe that's something that's meant for you, and if it makes you feel this way, I feel like all you're doing is picturing yourself losing it, but you're not allowing yourself to see it as long lasting. And the Spirit is telling you it's going to be long lasting if you get out of your head and off your booty hootie and stop thinking it to death. Alright. I hope you liked it. I hope it was relevant. Hope they came in strong for you. And if they did, please like below. Hit the subscribe button if you like my energy. I do a departed loved one reading every week. So if this wasn't your week, I'm sorry. Try again next week, and I'll see you all next time. Love and light, pile 2, boy. Pile 3, you picked It's a Sure Thing. Super cute. Alright, let's get your postcard from Spirit. Sorry if you hear my kitty. She's playing and having fun with her toy. Her stuffed mouse. Alright, so I just got breathless all of a sudden. Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how Spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery. Have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as Spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so very much, as always. ... Your loved one. You're always connected to this person. What is meant for you is always going to find you. Oh my god, kitty. Are you so excited? You got happy energy for pile 3? Are you playing, guys? I never seen her this spunky. She's like flipping her mouth all around. Could be child energy here. It doesn't have to be. Or just somebody very playful. Alright, so I'm going to dig into who this person is before we get into their message. So I pulled some movies that are going to explain their life. Then I have feminine and masculine characteristics, since we have both energies within ourselves. We're going to talk about their personality, their energy, and their character, just so you know who it is coming through, and then we'll get into the messages for you. So the movies I pulled, we have Leap Year. Again, these could be movies that you guys watched together or they just liked. It doesn't have to describe their life. Everything is a clue. But Leap Year, Clueless, and Fight Club. Holy shit. I don't look at these ahead of time, but your masculine energy got Fight Club twice. I feel like this is someone's favorite movie, or they were like a literal fighter, MMA, or maybe that's what you do, but that's crazy. So let's talk about Leap Year. The movie has Amy Adams in it. It's a really good movie, especially if you're Irish. It takes place in Ireland. It talks about the tradition of every leap year, on leap day, I guess you would call it, the women propose to the men. I think it's in like Dublin or something. You have to go to Ireland. It's like a real tradition. People really do this. So this could be somebody who proposed to the man, or it could be two women here. Maybe someone of Irish descent had an Irish accent or is from Ireland. Clueless could have been someone who grew up in money, or maybe their parents married someone with money. I'm getting the Josh vibes. Like maybe you didn't have it the whole time, or you did. This person could have been privileged. Fight Club, they could have been a fight promoter as well. They could have paid for your training. They could have been a little bit crazy with Tyler Durden. This person could have been a really strong friend, but that friend that always got you in trouble, or was just think about Tyler Durden, like Rage Against the Machine, like all about conspiracy theories and digging in, finding the truth. But Doc Holliday and Tyler Durden also had that like sarcastic wit about them, extremely smart, extremely sarcastic, and used their genius minds not always for good things. So this could have been somebody who is like in organized crime as well. Doesn't have to be. Could have just, sold weed on the streets, but did something criminal, low key, big something. They were a little nuts. And if they weren't a criminal, it was like extreme daredevil, like jackass type of shit. So feminine energy, we have Queen Elizabeth and Tanya Harding. So I feel like they had this image. Like, think about Queen Elizabeth, like she was beloved, like she was ahead, like the ruler of some massive, this person with Clueless, I feel like they were married into an important family, and they were like the fuck up. They were like the misfit, the black sheep. They just like didn't give a fuck. They used their money to like, just rage out, but also help at the same time. I don't feel like they were just a dick about it. I just feel like they were very ballsy and in your face. They could have been an artist and did like activism with like visual art that was like a little bit like, for their time. Good for you if that was you, Spirit. But Tanya Harding, we all know the story about Tanya Harding. Young Bucks, if you don't, it was the Olympics. It was between Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. And Tanya Harding supposedly had somebody wait for Nancy after practice and hit her in the leg so that she couldn't, and they like hit her multiple times so she couldn't compete in the Olympics so Tanya Harding could get the gold. And that's what happened, I guess, I think. Did Tanya win? I don't even remember. I just remember that I love Nancy Kerrigan, so I was very upset. I was a little girl. I was waiting to see Nancy Kerrigan. Shout out to Nancy Kerrigan. Everybody talks about Tanya Harding, but that was like a horrible thing that happened to her, and it could have derailed her whole career. So this person could have done some fucked up shit to someone, or even to you, or somebody could have done that to them. They could have been Tanya Harding. But, Tanya Harding, she's not the best person, but I feel like she's been very adamant about her drug addiction and her life, and I think she's trying to turn it around. So this could have been someone who had a life like Tanya, who just like grew up with very pushy parents and it pushed them over the edge. And that's not an excuse for anything, but I feel like it's kind of what the Spirit is saying. Their energy, oh boy, Perpetua, she who aches, or he. Sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. They acted out because they were broken and sad. That's like either their family wasn't a family, like they just threw money at them. Like that's how they parented. Like, here, you can have anything you want, but they don't give you any time or affection. And like all this person ever wanted was just to be held and loved, but their family just didn't do that. Something like that. Like they just didn't get what they needed. So they were always acting out because of it. Maybe something bad happened to them. Like maybe they got Tanya Harding, and so they spent the rest of their life just on a vendetta. Made them bitter, or it did for a little bit. Something like that. We have mediator. Okay, so this person could have worked with people who had depression because they spent a lot of their life, maybe they suffered from split personalities. This could have been someone who was like homeless for a while and didn't know they were sick and then got better and then turned around. And, a little bit like the other piles if you were drawn to another pile. But it's like, this person could have helped you and a spouse, or that was their job as a mediator, or that's what depressed them, always being You know, they could have had parents that fought all the time and put them in the middle, or their spouse and their family. Their character, we have Black Widow, look twice, leap once. They were very skilled at what they do. They were a master. Like, think about Black Widow. Like, she could go in places by herself. She didn't technically need a partner. Like, if there was information you needed, Black Widow would get it, you know. She would fight a room full of people to get, like, this is somebody who did shit by themselves. Like, they didn't ask for help. They didn't need help. They were fiercely independent. So I pulled from I have a deck that's just art and numbers, and I pulled one to see what their soul is like now, so let me just vibe to it. I have very, very kid-like energy here. It feels very summery, very like my cat was, you know, very energetic, but now she's curled in a ball sleeping. I feel like this was very relevant to their life. They had spurts of energy and then they would nap. Like, spurts of energy and nap. Definitely referencing some kind of mental instability, like insomnia. Maybe they were up all night. This could have been someone who talked to themselves, schizophrenic, anything like that. Let's get some advice for you from this person. We have surrender. Stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. You're trying to control how other people act, how things go, so much so that you're stressing yourself out. The Spirit's like, you gotta let it go. Like money problems, work problems, home problems, like you just drop it and say, God, or whatever you believe in, I don't know what to do here. Show me the way. It might take a day, it might take a week, but trust that that answer is going to come to you, and everything comes to you when you're relaxed and you're not harping it and harping it and harping it to death. It's okay to put it down for a minute. Morning, the world awaits you. They want you to start working on your sleep, getting up, and using your day when you have those spurts of energy. Do something with it, especially if you're struggling with energy. It all relates to you not being on a proper sleep schedule. Earth Creator, yeah, you gotta ground yourself. You're very off balance right now, but this is about self. Like, you're not getting enough sleep, you're not eating the right foods, you're not properly taking care of your machine, and you have all this stress going on, so you're feeling off, and it's affecting your health. Let's see, I'm sure they're getting into it, but we have, I am thankful for choices and freedom of opinions. Dream big. Stuck in pride. I'm so upset. I made so many mistakes. I just want to fix this. I'm tormented. This person, especially if they were, you know, somebody who struggled with mental illness, there's a lot of lashing out. If this was like bipolar, they said a lot of hurtful things. They did a lot of hurtful things. I do get the feeling that you understood, at least at some point, that it was a mental illness. Maybe before you knew they had a mental illness, you could have got angry. You could still have gotten angry, and that's okay. Like, because, you know, it's hard to be the one that takes care of someone like that. But they have a lot of shame about outbursts here, or if they just had anger issues. They want you to keep going with your dreams, with this dream big. They don't want you to stop. Like, you are so talented at whatever you do. You just don't give up is their message. But you're stuck in your pride about something. You're letting your ego get in the way. Maybe it's about taking money or taking help. Like, everybody needs help sometimes. And this, I am thankful for choices and freedom of opinions. I think there's a lot of people that maybe talk a lot of shit about you or the choices, the direction you're going in. This Spirit is saying, you know, be thankful for the choices you have. Even if you took the wrong ones, it was a choice. You learned something from it. Just take what you feel like taking, and everybody has the freedom of their opinion, and That's beautiful that they can share it, but that doesn't mean you gotta let it stick and let it hurt you. Just keep it moving. Like, that's their opinion. Great. Yeah, with this discernment, this spirit is saying they want you to pay more attention on what you're giving your time and your energy to. You have vampires or energy vampires leeching off your soul. You have people poking at you just to throw you off. Like, they don't want you to be high vibe. They don't want you to be happy. Some people are just poking at you because they like to get a rise out of you. And I think you need to see the truth about these people and discern who you're giving your time to, who you're even listening to, who you're going to get upset over their words. Like, if you know they're vindictive, if you know they're a pot stirrer, it's like not even worth listening in one ear out the other, or make excuses like, I have to make a phone call. You don't have to sit there and listen to it. The spirit's like, whatever is not good for you, whatever feels wrong, just because you're off balance, and they're not helping to put you back on balance. Pain is just a lesson, so we don't forget the stakes of our choices. Yeah, you're experiencing a lot of pain, or you have, especially with love, getting your heart broken, people like stealing your ideas, money. Stop adding fuel to the fire. You're fighting with someone. They want you down and held down and angry. Every time you give them a reaction, they win. You give them no reaction, it's going to drive them batshit crazy. Ignore them like they don't fucking exist. Keep your zen, keep your peace. Nobody's worth that. Running from the problems and feelings. So this spirit is calling you out on the fact that you are running, or that you need to, with this rest, stop, fill up the tank. I think some of you, the discernment is like, the spirit saying like, fuck this. Walk away. Let them just figure it out, or let them give you a minute to figure it out. Like, you just need a break from this. But there is a problem that I feel like you're ignoring, procrastinating, because and it could be involving a new start. So you could be procrastinating ending something because you just don't want to deal with the drama so that you can go towards something else. Or you don't want to start something because you're scared of failure. We have blue eyes and right to me. So this person could have blue eyes. You could have blue eyes. This could be a passed down trait. I think that you have a lot of feelings. I think this person could have hurt you before. You might have some anger in there because of this person, and they're like, I know I'm not here for you to say it to, but it's okay to like say all the things that you were afraid to say. If this person had like a mental illness, or if they were just unstable, or you just didn't want the drama, whatever it is that you need to say, write this person a letter. Get it out of your body. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So yeah, they were horrible to you. They were horrible to you at some point, or just in general. Now I have no pain, and it was related to pain. So I don't know if they were in a lot of pain, they would get snippy, or it was just emotional, physical, depression, pain. I watch over you every day. For some of you, this person might have taken their life. For some of you, I just feel like it could have been an accidental overdose on something. An accident even, because they don't seem to be thinking clearly. My mind is free. So yeah. I just get mental illness. I don't know if that's what took their life, but this has heavily inflicted their life. But they don't have to feel that way anymore. Like, they can think clearly. They don't have anger. They don't have outbursts. They're free of all of that. Ooh, calling in a soulmate twin flame, meeting the one, flirting, sexy vibes, attraction, charmed, crushing. So someone you're crushing on, I think, likes you back. I think they're spilling the tea. Or you're about to be meeting someone in your life that you're going to be severely crushing on, and it's going to turn into something. Or if you believe in twin flames, union is happening for you this summer. Good omen! Look at that! Everything will be okay. The one. Yes, this is your thing. It will all work out. It won't fail. Go for it. Don't be scared. It's going to be so good for you. Your energy introduces you before you even speak. Giving off vibes, owning your space, boss energy, protecting your energy. Yeah, but people that aren't for you, you sense it, you feel it. They're gonna feel that energy. You're gonna be seeing people do that pull back, let them go. That's spirit letting you know those people aren't for you. And those people who are intimidated a bit, it's because you're leveling up. It doesn't necessarily mean they're not for you. They could just be a little intimidated. But this is spirit is saying be aware of the vibes. You have powerful energy. So if you're walking around with like, you're going to be repelling people, not attracting them. Oh my God, you got Jasmine twice. Unsure about feelings, not sure if it's love or lust. Okay, so you could be crushing on someone, and you're like, why can't I forget this person? The spirit's like, because it's your twin flame, because it's your soulmate, duh. Like, you're not, this is a good omen, go for it, energy. Assertiveness and birthday. Your birthday could be coming up, or something about a birthday is relevant. Maybe you did something, maybe you do something in honor of their birthday. For some of you, you could have a baby turning 1. I don't know why I heard that. It's relevant for someone. Happy birthday, little one. But yeah, this is about going for it. Going for that new start. Or an idea for a birthday. I heard a surprise party. I don't know if you're planning a surprise party. It's going to go well for you. We have awakening and grounded. You're feeling very off kilter because you're awakening, you're ascending. If you're already spiritual, you're just ascending. That's when you get tired, you get headaches, body aches, your mind gets foggy. That can all be associated with ascension, spiritual downloads. Just get grounded, work on your meditation. The spirit's like, light some white candles for purity, say your prayers, breathe. You've been awakened to what this connection is. This person is important for you. Trust the divine. Trust the spirit. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. It's okay to trust in love again. Be true to your heart. This is that energy of you got to go after who you love, who is a ride or die for you in your soul. Like, don't choose people because people would think it was a good idea, or don't do a job because it's seemingly good for you. Do it because you love it. Do it because you want to be with that person because you love them. Auroric field. You need to do some energy protection. The spirit is saying you got energy vampires. You got people feeding off your energy. Do some cord cuttings to anyone that's like you feel lingering around. Spiritual bath, sage. Make sure you're starting in the corners of every room. Some people like to leave a door or window open. To me, I don't feel like it's always necessary. I do crack a window, but sometimes in spiritual investigations, if you have spirits on the outside that you also need to cleanse, they can actually hide back into the house. So you got to be careful. If you got outside stuff, don't leave the window open. Only in that case, though. I'm just saying, as an investigator. It's not an emergency, and decorate. There's something that you think is serious about your health. Like there's like a health scare, I feel. Don't worry, you're going to be okay. But this is like, take better care of yourself. Put self-love. Take more time to eat better, to get a little exercise in, to work on your sleep, to take care of your mental health. They want you to have a long life, and they want you to treat thyself as well. There's something that you need to stick with, and I feel like it's this connection. I think you fear things that either you don't understand or that you feel can make you lose control in any way. But this is also like if you're trying to get something off the ground, whether that be a business, go back to school, relationship, whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground. 44 is a spiritual number as well. You're going to get there. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to happen overnight, but you're going to get there. Just stick with it, the spirit says. You're going to get justice if you're going through any court situation, especially pertaining to this person's death. Even if it's like a cold case, even if it takes years, this person will get justice for it. That's not going to be true for everyone, but this is like what was taken from you being returned. If you got shitty lovers, that's that perfect love coming for you. If you've been working for a job that doesn't appreciate you, that's like you finding something that really is right for you, that they like whatever is crappy and that you want to change in your life is going to work out. Like it's all going to work out in your favor with this Justice card, and it's going to be fast. It could be a fast ending to something as well. But we got peace in the world. You're headed towards peace and everything's spinning in your favor. It's going to be like with this, a whole new world, for real. Maybe you never had a love like this. Maybe you never had a job like this. Maybe you didn't ever make this much money or have this much success, but your life is changing for the absolute better. It's a level up here, and the Spirit has got you. And it just trust. You got to let go of this control. You got to release fear and just be that fool on that foolish journey and know that you're going to be all right. They got you. This person is very sorry. I think they treated you like shit for a lot of reasons in a lot of different ways. Some of it's pertaining to mental illness. Some of it could be pertaining to addiction or just being a shitty person. You didn't deserve that. They're not lightly brushing over this. I wanted to make sure that you got the message that you needed from them, but this is very important. The level of I'm sorry is just not enough. They want to have a discussion about it with you in their own way. It might be in sleep. It might be when you die and in heaven you finally get to talk to each other. But there's going to be some kind of peace between you and the soul in your lifetime so that you don't carry it anymore. And I feel like it's in the near future. Or it has happened. Maybe you have forgiven. But there's still some anger lingering that you need to release. And it's okay to do that. It's okay to let this person go if thinking of them makes you angry. They don't want you to be angry. They have nothing but love for you, but they understand that they cross lines with you. They're hoping you forgive them in time. I hope this resonated. If it did, if you want more like this in the future, please like below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I do Departed Loved One readings every week. And on that note, I need to go to bed. I'm so sleepy. Oh my God, I got makeup on my shirt, but my shirt says, be you, own kind. Yeah, be your own kind of beautiful. Oh. It's been in my closet for months. Be your own kind of beautiful. I'm dyslexic, people. It's hard to read this writing upside down. Super cute though, right? When I don't get makeup on it. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do something. I don't know what, but I'll do something. It's going with the flow this weekend. Toodaloo for now. Boy.